Hello and welcome to Tommy Talks TV. I have one singular goal with this show, and that is to help you make smarter decisions so that you can have better relationships. I'd like to start as usual by saying a very big thank you. Thank you for all your likes and your shares and your comments on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube. I really appreciate you because you're helping us spread the message further, faster. So thank you very much indeed. Now today I've got another one of your questions, and it goes like this. I'm a constant follower of your Facebook page and I appreciate all you do. My question is about the place and importance of intellectual compatibility in choosing a marriage partner. I got a proposal from a man who is not as educated as I am. He has no degree whatsoever. He's an auto car dealer while I'm currently studying towards my PhD overseas. I met him through a friend. He seems like a good person. He treats me very well. He's a Christian and he really wants us to be married this year. He has made his intentions clear from the first day. I prayed and strangely I got 2 separate confirmations that he's the one. But I'm a bit cautious because of the disparity in an educational background. Please advise. Now this is a very interesting question. I think, looking at how you framed this, there are 3 fundamental things that I'd like to look at here. First of all is the question of convictions. So it seems to me that you're not fully convinced that this is the person for you, because I noticed the kind of language that you use. You were talking about he seems to be a good person, he really wants us to get married. So it doesn't sound as if from your end there's that much of a passion towards getting married to him, or so much of a desire. So it doesn't really feel as if you're convinced that he's the one for you. You did mention that there have been some confirmations that he might be the one for you, but one thing I need to say is this. You see, confirmation is only useful when you already have a conviction in your heart. So the purpose of a confirmation is to sort of like confirm the conviction that you already have in your heart. So if you're not convinced in your heart, it doesn't matter how many confirmations you get from different people or from outside or whatever it is. If that conviction doesn't start from within, then it really doesn't matter. That's the first thing I'd like you to consider. Then the second thing is this. That's the issue of companionship. So can you see him as a friend? Do you feel like he's a friend? Are you excited about talking to him? Do you like to share with him? If something great happens in your life, is he the first person that you would think about sharing with? Because marriage is about companionship and friendship. So he needs to be someone whose opinions you value, someone who you love to talk to, someone who you respect. And you've got to be able to defer to his leadership if you're going to get married to him. So you have to ask yourself the question, do I see him as that sort of person, someone who can be a companion to me, someone who I would love to share with, and someone whose opinions I would respect in the marriage? Because that is really crucial, because respect is so key to a man, and to be in a relationship with a man whose vision you are not able to follow would be really challenging for you. That's the second thing that you need to think about. Then the third thing, which is more on his side, is the question of how you bring yourself into the relationship. So can you be your full authentic self in that relationship? Can you bring the whole of yourself to the relationship without feeling like maybe he might feel insecure? Does he feel secure in himself? Is he confident enough in himself not to be bothered by the fact that you've got all these degrees and he doesn't have any degree at all? And will he be prepared to continue to support you as you grow and you develop? Because you will continue to grow and develop. So that's what you need to ask yourself. Is he okay with it? Is he secure enough in himself to be able to deal with that? And on your end, are you prepared to respect him, and defer to him, even though you're actually more educationally advanced than he is? So those are the sorts of things that you need to weigh. You need to think about them very seriously, and both of you need to be clear that you are persuaded that this is really for you before you take the step. Because as long as you have all these questions in your mind as to whether he's the one or he's not the one, because of that, I think you really need to take a step back and think about it very seriously before you make the final decision. Well, I hope this has helped you. If this has helped you, then please leave me a message on Facebook, on Instagram, or YouTube, or wherever it is you're watching. And if you've got a question you'd like me to answer, then head on over to tommytalks.com/ask and I'll answer your question next time. See you next time. Bye-bye.